you rolling? Oh, okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph McCarthy, and I am here today to talk to you about the ever-present growing danger of the communist influence spreading to you, the American youth. Now, I'm here to talk about the tricks of the trade that we in the American government use to find even the most sly of communist infiltrators. Here are a few examples.
Now, if you're worried about any communists lurking in your neighborhood, one way to root them out is to perform the garage sale test. Basically, all you do is start out with a normal garage sale, but suddenly sneak in a Nushanka, a Russian hat. If anyone is willing to buy the hat, then you have a communist on your hands. Another way to detect a communist is to try the vodka test. All this test requires is that you have your suspected communist neighbor come over to your house for a barbecue. Have two types of alcohol available, one hearty American beer and the other a plain Soviet vodka. If he chooses the vodka, then he is most likely a communist. If the man is wise enough to choose the American beer, then don't worry, there's another test. The potato test. It's quite simple actually. Like the vodka test, if you present the possible commie with two items of food, one assortment of fruit and the other of plain potatoes, a true commie will be drawn to the potato, and if your guest does, then he is a commie infiltrator. Now, if all else fails, the last test will show you whether this man is a communist. This is the mustache test. Soviets pride themselves on proper revolutionary mustache styles, and these certain styles can be utilized as communist identification, from right under their noses. If this suspect has similar styles to our custom chart that we have sent you here, then it is possible that this person is a hidden communist. If so, contact the authorities immediately.
So you as American citizens should try and use these tricks of the trade to try and find these commie infiltrators and help the America that you and I love so dearly. Until next time, I am Joseph McCarthy. So you as American citizens should try and use these tricks of the trade to try and find these commie infiltrators and help the America that you and I love so dearly. Until next time, I am Joseph McCarthy.
Freeze! We are resistance fighters.
Where's the food?
It's over there, in the pantry. Who are you? What is this? Why?
Damn it, man!
Didn't you know we're aboard the Soviet Union?
No.
Hello there. Now, under the Red Occupation Zone, some of you will try to maintain ordinary lives under the Soviet oppression. However, Americans like Sage will do the most patriotic thing of all and resist the communist oppressors.
So are you with us, or are you against us?
I mean, I guess.
Now, suit up!
McCarthy's first step is to run to the hills, bringing food and guns, as well as warm clothing, as it is the difference between life and death, or in this instance, between fashionable and unfashionable clothing. To maintain essential guerrilla movement, it is essential to learn Russian as to acquire secret commie plans.
Yane Shipyun.
Yane Shipyang.
Yane Shipyun.
Yane Shipyang.
Yane Shipyun.
Yane Shipyun.
Good.
To defeat one's enemy, one must also learn the tactics of one enemy. That must also mean that we must learn the tactics of Mao, Ho Chi Minh, and Sun Tzu.
In the face of overwhelming odds, what do you do?
Eat sandwiches.
No. In the face of overwhelming odds, what do you do?
Full frontal assault.
Good. Now, let's move on to the next teaching.
Now let's see how these youths like Sage use their newfound skills and tactics in the field of combat. I don't know, do you think he's a communist?
Looks like it. What should we do?
Alright, Sage. You're part of my troop, go poison him.
But what? Why me?
My troop, my rules. Just up to it.
Oh, that's... We lost one. Damn.
Alright, group.
Yeah.
Regroup.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Okay, well, I think we should just do a charge, alright? On the count of 3, okay? 1, 2...
Charge!
Now it's become part of American history that when one man forms a government, the other man forms a revolution. Sage's story is a prime example to mankind if we do not prepare for what is to come. But as spontaneous and exciting as the youth movement was, as you saw, it ended terribly. So I ask you, the American youth that watches this video, to heed my warning and to take every precaution, for if we do not, America will soon become part of the Red Occupation Zone.